and just taking a derail real quick.
Sure.
We'll come back.
That's why they call it the I Say That to Say This podcast.
I know. It's amazing. That's actually pretty decent.
I should just do them. I think I'm just going to do all my
should.
sounds.
You're actually good at imitating.
No, I'm going to sound like Designer. I'm going to be up here like... It's going to be terrible. Never mind. I'll get the soundboard queued up for next week. I'm tired of jacking off because you ain't ready. We definitely need a soundboard. See, girls are just like, wait, where are they going with this?
What is happening? Okay.
You was about to derail us, and I derailed you. Damn. I believe we were talking about the Dutchman. See, that's why I need the soundboard. You don't want me doing this. We already... The I Say That to Say This podcast, for better or for worse.
I say that to forget this.
I say that the What Was We Talking About podcast. Damn, we got to rebrand. See, but like the Dutchman. Like if you feel like the What Was We Talking About podcast is fire. I got to get I got to put that in the merch shop.
Oh my God.
It never happened. The Dutchman, right? It'll come back.
We'll go back there. It probably won't, but it doesn't matter.
No, it'll come back tomorrow. Another sign of turning 40. This is getting good.
I'm fucked when I get old. Like, fucked.
The Dutchman. He's 69 years old. He wanted to officially change his age, like adjust his birth certificate, like it never happened. Those 20 years.
I'm 45.
I'm 49. He wanted to go back to 49, which is I thought that was reasonable. Like I thought he didn't even jump out the window. Like he didn't. We're like, I'm 28. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like he kept it a band. Like
19.
Turning 50 is a good, a
good spot.
A good. Right. Not do it over, but if I had to pick how I feel and where I am,
right.
I feel like. When I did when I was 49. I feel like I respect that. But I want to let me get the professional part of it out of the way.
Okay.
The people that are just tuning in traffic or at work have no idea what you're going through trying to dry your eyes out over here. Our YouTube viewership is like, what the hell is going on?
I know.
Never mind. I was just thinking like it feels longer. It's probably like 5 seconds, but it feels longer when you're high. So get the professional part out of the way. I wanted to give an actual quote, so you guys see where he's coming from. What's his name? I forget it. Where's his name? Emil Rattleband.
Okay.
It's probably like pronounced some other way, but work with me here. He's Dutch. He said, "We live in a time where you can change your name and change your gender. Why can't I decide to change my own age?" End quote. And now, see, now this is
They're changing race?
Like, yeah, right, gender. Oh, we're going to get into that too. Oh, that's highlighted on my list.
Seriously.
But no, seriously though, Rachel Dolezal is like
I was born
I'm identifying
wrong.
Right, exactly.
I was born
we're getting
wrong
rid
this,
of
wrong that. Like
we're getting rid of
people are just
male, female. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, no, I'm not identifying, or like I choose not to say. When he says that, I'm like, damn, you right, bro. But that's why we gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
You gotta draw the. It's gonna be a very thin line. Like, I would obviously hope you couldn't make yourself go back to being a minor.
Right.
To like, not even. Yeah, he wasn't even, and I think he said.
I don't know. That's just weird.
I think he said, in here. And I want to be sure it was too, like better for jobs and dating. Like if you apply for a job as a 69-year-old man, you could say there's no age discrimination, but come on, when you see that come across your desk, you're like, what? So, and if you see a 49, retired? Right? If you see a 49-year-old, oh no, 69, you're definitely retired. I mean, like that's what I'm saying. If a 69-year-old, respectfully, if a 69-year-old person applies for a certain job,
You're straight going to
And a
like
49-year-old
how long are
person.
they going to be around?
Right. Jesus Christ.
No. I mean like working. Like don't they retire at some point? No.
I was like, God damn.
No, like retire.
Right.
You know, like
yeah, exactly. Or
at
like,
some point you have to stop working. So like, what are you going to train for?
Sure.
2 to 3 years? Like,
sure.
Why?
And but so if these come on your desk, not your desk, but hypothetically speaking, if these come on your desk, both at the same time, a 69-year-old who's qualified and a 49-year-old who's a little underqualified, you feel like 49-year-old, yeah, will probably be around longer. Depends on what I'm looking for. So I understand that, right?
The job, yeah, but
I mean, you got to think of if people start changing their age, you'd be like, God damn. Like it's just gonna be that would be the last straw. Nothing. It's no. Right, after that, it's no. You're really a whole new person. Like we got no idea. You can't even.
We won't be able to say anything.
Right. I didn't quite think this through yet, and I also had some shit I didn't think through about being a year off and being 9 months like in the womb. Like when's my birthday? Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's also some shit with that which I ain't gonna get into.
True. That
may be another because I didn't think it through. But now I forget where I was going. If
we can change anything, there's nothing left.
Right. Oh, that's what I didn't quite think this through. Think about like America's Most Wanted, like a fugitive, right?
Okay.
You do some shit in New York. You're wanted. You move to fucking Arizona, start a new life. Grow a mustache. Maybe 20 years, they find you. It's like he was living under the alias. You say your name was Alan Johnson. He was living under fucking Greg Matthews. They find him. They like his birth certificate, his license.
Right.
Shit matches up. So say you're not a fugitive. Now let's take that theory off the table for a second. You just at 27, you decide to just change your fucking age, change your gender, change your race, change your name, move somewhere else. Now you're 49, 22 years later. Where's that record of that other human existing?
It's completely separate.
It's like gone. No, like record. Like it's. I think that leads to. I think. Easy. And then I want to also point out when I originally got this story, he was making a case for it. He lost his bid. Like. Let me just make sure here.
They couldn't have passed that.
Where are Dutch people from? Holland? Holland was like, that's what I was looking for. Holland was like, no. The court said Rattleband failed to convince the judges that he suffers from age discrimination, adding that there are other alternatives available for challenging age discrimination rather than amending a person's date of birth. End quote. That's what the court said. I agree with that because it's the last straw. I mean, so no. I agree with that.
It would be fucking crazy.
It would be the wild west.
Fucking yeah, exactly.
Would you change your age if you could? Could?
No.
Could? Right. I don't even get me started.
Don't get me started.
Okay. We may have to take a 20-second time out so I can smoke some more weed.
We're good.
No shit. You're right. I gotta get where this is going. But no, seriously. Yeah, if what were we talking about? We were talking about yesterday. Yeah. See, this is good. You only live twice, kind of. Like you have your like one day at like 26, 27, and maybe that's what maybe it happens for men at like 27 and men at 27 and women at 40, maybe. But I feel like men go through it. Like if you don't go as a man, and this is just speaking for myself again. If you don't go through it at 27, that's when you go through it at 50. That's when you have the midlife crisis.
I think you go through two. Because I think I agreed with you and said that like 27 I was like.
I described it like being born. Like I described it like.
Like
literally
everything,
coming out of a black fucking hole. You're like, whoa.
literally,
the world.
Yeah, that was how my life felt around that age.
Like one fucking Tuesday morning at 27.
Like,
I'm like,
literally just flipped. Just flipped. And so, like, I went through that too. So, but I feel like there could be one, like, coming when I'm 40. But, like, I'm more ready for it. That makes sense.
But it's a transitionary
when you're 27-ish,
period.
It's like, where am I?
Sure.
You know? I feel like by the time I'm 40, I'm going to be like, okay. Whatever it is, I'm just going to be, like, ready for it.
And I think, I don't know this guy, but you would think there's, like, a deeper thing than wanting to actually change your age is, like, that's... Like,
I don't understand.
No, yeah, like, that's a, like, shit.
Like, I feel like you're a little bit sick.
What are you going to change, like?
You're a little bit sick if you actually tried to change your age. You went to
Why you say sick? Like, and I'm only because I think I'm agreeing with you, but I don't. But I want to be I want to be sure the right sick. Like I feel like goddamn like
okay, but hear me out for this part of it. I'm just gonna give you one simple, just one. I'm not even gonna say that to say this. He's 69. He's talking about getting a job, bro. In reality.
That's some age discrimination's about to go down.
But like. Shouldn't you kind of have what you're doing with your life figured out by now?
See, that's why we don't.
For jobs,
we don't know this. We don't know this guy. I don't know this guy, but maybe some people really like to stay busy.
Maybe he's full of shit. He's full of shit, or he's sick. Like you went to court to change your age because of discrimination. Why wouldn't you just take the people to court for discrimination? Like if you're gonna go that far,
right?
Like, that's like a joke. Come on now.
And it would...
They could never let that fly. Ever.
Yeah, that's what the court was saying. Like, this would lead to...
mayhem.
Mayhem. You can't even... Like, once you open up that... Because we already got, like, surgeries and shit. We already got, like... America being too free. And to move on with it... It's not in the same ballpark, but blackfishing. Right? It's like so.
But it's kind of the same thing. It's
the same concept. It's kind of. It's no legal implications to it necessarily.
What I gathered off, we do want to explain.
That's what I was gonna say. For those who live under a fucking black rock.
With me, because I was there until. I look this stuff up.
See, we also I don't know about other people, and I know I fuck around like social media all day, but it's just for the jokes. Like I strictly go there for the jokes, and